Before you go ahead and start frying, we'll come back and I'll show you what I do to get my breading with my chicken. So see you in a bit. Chicken's in the fridge marinating away. Let's start with our rice and peas. First, you want to start with your peas. You can use any kind of peas you want, kidney beans, any kind of peas you want. But today I'm gonna use pigeon peas. In Jamaica we call it gungu peas. So you're gonna need a cupful or a half cupful, depending on who you're cooking for. I'm just cooking for a family of 4, so I'm gonna go ahead with a half a cupful. You're just gonna pour it in your water. I've already had some going for time purpose. You're gonna pour it in your water, add a garlic clove to it, and just cover it up and let it cook. Cook for about an hour and a half, depending on how soft it gets. You can also put your peas in water overnight to make it get a little bit softer. That also helps. Then the next thing what you want to do, you want to get yourself a fresh coconut from any one of your regular grocery stores, and you're going to want to cut it or break it in half. Take the insides out, cut it up short, soft or small, and you're going to add it to your blender, which I've already started here. Blend it out, and you're going to take all the juices from inside of that, and you're gonna add it to your water when you're cooking your rice. But right now we're not gonna add that yet. You're gonna stick around and wait for that. If you can't find yourself a coconut, always know that you can go ahead and get yourself one of the coconut milk from any one of your local grocery store as well. Grace coconut milk. I'm not about the pre-made ones. I like to do it the way how my grandma taught me how to do it. So that's why I went ahead and I chopped it all up and get it ready. So stick around and wait. Once I'm ready, I'll add some seasoning to the water, and then I'll add my coconut milk that I made from scratch to the water. Stick around and I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty. Here we are, the coconut cream that I blended out. We're just gonna add it on over to our peas that we had cooking. I'll show you guys how soft the peas has become. Just take your hands, give it a squeeze. It's soft. Pour that back in, and then we're just gonna go ahead and add our coconut cream. Alright, give it a stir. Beautiful. Pick up everything from the bottom, stir it up. Then remember I said we're gonna season it up. We're gonna walk over here, get yourself a pepper. Now with the pepper, you don't want to burst the pepper in it. If you burst the pepper, it will be way too hot. So you just want to have it in there, give it a little stew. Then you want to grab yourself a piece of scallion or green onion, as other people call it. And I'm just going to take my knife and I'm going to squeeze it up, mash it out. And we're going to take it, I'm just going to break it apart and just drop it in the pot just like that. Again, some time. You don't need all that much. Just a little bit. Wash it off. And then you're going to drop it on in there. Next, I'm going to give it a little stir. Remember, try, whatever you do, do not let that pepper burst in there. It has to stay and cook. Next, we're going to get a little bit of butter. Excuse me. Let me get it. Ready? Grab a little bit of butter. A teaspoon or a tablespoon. That is a tablespoon. Teaspoon. Tablespoon. Grab a tablespoon. And you're just going to drop it in there. And you're going to stir. You still have to add a little bit of salt. So what you want to do, you want to taste to see how salt it is. Just Probably gonna need a lot of salt. Yep, you're gonna need a lot of salt in there. Pretty good. But it has the coconut flavor to it, which I like and wanted. So you're gonna salt to your taste buds. I'm gonna put half a tablespoon of salt in there for now. And I'm gonna stir away. You wanna leave it covered for a bit so you can cook the green onions, cook the butter, and get a little bit of the flavoring of the pepper in there. Then you're gonna take it out. All right, so let's give it another taste. Just drip it in the palm of your hand. Perfect. That's how I like it. All right, so we're gonna cover it up, let it cook down a bit, and then we're gonna come back and add our rice. Alrighty. Alrighty, so here we have our rice. You can use a cup or two, what's your preference. You're gonna wash it, skim off the water. Then you're gonna give it another wash, just to make sure you get all that whiteness off of it. You're gonna wash it until you no longer see it running all white. Like mine. Alrighty, come on over. Here we have our coconut cream and our peas boiling down. We still have the peppers. Remember I said do not let the pepper pop in the pot. Still there. You're just gonna add your rice and stir. Beautiful. Alrighty. Then you're gonna cover your pot back and you're gonna let it come to a boil. And all my Jamaican people out there, they're not gonna like this one. I'm gonna turn on the oven to 350 and then I'm gonna hit start and then I'm gonna put the rice inside of the oven to get it to cook so I can focus on the fried chicken. Stay tuned for fried chicken. Everyone, wow, it's fried chicken time. So I've got my deep fryer going. I've added my oil to it the way how I know, or I check how my oil is hot. I drop a little pepper in there. Alrighty, doing pretty well. All right, so you want to set your temperature on your deep fryer, if you have a deep fryer, to around 350 at first, and then you're gonna turn it down. So here's the chicken. Looking good, looking good, looking good. All right. Smells good. I wish you could smell that. So step one, okay, with the flour is step one. All the seasoning that you added to your chicken, that's what you're gonna add to your flour. That's what you're gonna use to baste your chicken. Some people, they like to put it in egg or milk and all that first. I just prefer to go right ahead into the flour. It gives it more of a golden brown color to it. And you can warm it up the next day and it tastes great, like it just got fried. So take your chicken leg, you're gonna dip it in, get all the flouring onto it. You're gonna lay it on top. You're gonna get another one. Make sure you get all the flour onto it. Then you dust it off. Dust off the excess flour. You don't want too much flour inside of the deep fryer because then your oil will turn brown and then your chicken will start burning. And no one wants burnt chicken, right? So here we go. Flour your chicken. Grab another drumstick. Again, if you want to peel off the skin off your chicken, it's totally up to you. I like my skin on my chicken. Makes for a great, great, great color. And it tastes good. All right. Keep flouring your chicken. And remember to dust off the excess flour on your chicken. And then you're just gonna dunk it and let it do its thing. Stick around for the final product. All right, my good peoples, as you can see, the chicken is finito. Give it a shake. This is all chicken breast, my favorite part. How you know when it's finished is when you see those small bubbles start coming around the chicken and it starts floating to the top. There's no more for it to fry. If it's over fried, then it will become dry. Come on over. I had some that I already took out of the deep fryer. And here you go. Golden, crisp fried chicken. Brought to you and by the one and only Yapidan. Alright. Stay tuned for the what do you call it now? The rice and peas. Rice and peas is up next.
Oh, well,